Hi, how are you doing? And welcome to Cooking in the Cave. I'm Chef Jarvis.
And I'm Chef Jimmy. And for today, we're going to be doing a creamy fettuccine with Brussels sprouts and mushrooms. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cook our pasta. So we got some water started here. You always want to add just a little bit of oil to that, so they don't stick together. Also, just a little bit of salt, because you always want to season everything at every step. And then we'll start with the pasta, and we'll get the pasta going. And we want to cook that for about 8 to 10 minutes until a little over al dente. All right, so once you have your pasta cooked, we're going to start by just adding a little bit of oil to the pan. We're going to add about a teaspoon of garlic. We're going to cook that for about 45 seconds to a minute just to get it to start sweating out and got that nice flavor going through the air. Once you get that cooking, we'll go ahead and add in our mushrooms, and then we'll add in some Brussels sprouts. We went ahead and cut these and blanched them, so we cooked them halfway through and then cooled them off with just some ice water just to make the cooking process just a little bit faster. We'll add about a cup of that in.
Now at this point, it's extremely important to have a really hot pan because it allows the sugars from your vegetables and mushrooms to caramelize, and that's where you get a lot of that great flavor and that great taste from.
We'll let that cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so once that cooks down and then you've got all the liquid coming out of the mushrooms, we're gonna go ahead and deglaze that with a little bit of the sherry wine.
So deglazing is extremely important because it takes all of those caramelized sugars from the bottom of the pan and it actually helps intensify your flavor.
So once we add the sherry in, we'll let that reduce down. We want most of the liquid to be gone. We're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of a seasoning on this, just a little bit of salt and pepper.
And once we season it, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start our roux. And our roux is basically just fat and flour. So we're gonna go ahead, we have our oil in already. So we're gonna go ahead and get our flour in, and this will help thicken our Alfredo sauce.
And once the flour gets all incorporated in there, and then you'll just add in your milk. You wanna bring that up to temperature. Incorporate the flour and all the vegetables in there, and it'll start to thicken up for you. Once it's slightly thickened, we'll go ahead and add in our pasta. Toss to combine. Make sure everything gets nice and hot. Once the noodles get nice and hot, we'll add in some cheese.
Now this is my favorite part, and you use your own discretion. For me, the more cheese, the better. So I absolutely love cheese.
Toss to melt. All right, once you got everything combined together, we'll go ahead and plate it. Swirl your noodles together so that you can get one good portion out of it.
Now this smells fantastic.
And then we'll go ahead and get some of the vegetables, go right on top, let them fall where they fall.
And then if it's not cheesy enough, garnish with just a little bit more cheese. One more scoop won't hurt.
Now once it's plated, now you gotta taste it.
Rich and creamy. The caramelization from the Brussels sprouts, that's just awesome, chef. Fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.